Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
I've just pressed it. We're rolling. Is this tell me? Is this the guy?
This is the guy that believes in me when no one else did, you know. This is the guy that's going to get me fights. We're going to be going for fights that are reputational. We need to climb up the ranks quickly. And I'm not one to be running away from anyone. So if there's a guy that is formidable, I don't have to sell tickets, you know. I just go and fight, you know. I don't have to pay out of my pocket and stuff like that. So I'm looking for fights that are 50-50. Or not even that, even fights that are 60, 70 on the other side and 30 for me. I just want to get in there and get paid, man.
I was going to say, we've got quite a bit to talk about. I said I haven't seen you since your professional debut. So there is a little bit to talk about. But just from what Dean's saying there, it's a journey that's going to continue, and starting from Saturday night will be very promising.
Yes, I have to say the trajectory of where we're heading is going to be going quite quickly. And yes, you haven't heard me since I fought in my pro debut, but I fought in Manchester. Is it Manchester?
No, so you was on the Scotland card.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I don't know if you spoke to any of the guys, but yeah, you fought on a massive Taylor Catchall card. I wasn't there, so it wasn't us, but yeah.
Yeah, I was there, and I hope you was there too. So it was a massive card. We stopped our guy, and the card was 50-50. You know, he had fights, and nobody wanted to fight him. I took the fight on 3 days' notice. I took it, and we stopped the guy in the third round, and from there on out, we had some altercations. As you know what happened to MTK. God bless their soul. Now things are going slowly, but now we're back on track, and we're going to keep fighting. And as you heard, Dean said he wouldn't throw me out, although I want to be thrown out. As long as I get paid and win, you know, I need to build a future. He wants to build me up in a way where I am respected and I have a kind of a career, a track record. So it's good to have someone that has that vision, that perspective, that mindset, that kind of outlook on certain things, because some people might not see what you see, but what you see might be better for them.
Obviously, MTK, as you said, people know what's happened there. They were such a force in boxing. Has it kind of changed any of your mindset and how your career wants to go? Look, I know you just basically told us you want to jump into these big fights and Dean is going to look after you. But did it kind of change your trajectory and make you think, I have to go quicker, or I need to go quicker? Or was it just, look, that's all happened. It hasn't really affected me in the ring. Everything's kind of similar.
Realistically speaking, on my sincerest opinion, I will say it hasn't been an easy road for me, because now I've realized that the top promoters wouldn't sign me because they think I'm too old, and the big promoters wouldn't give me another chance because they think I don't have time on my side. But in the ring, when I'm sparring and in the gym, I'm a formidable force. I do things that even people that are 20 years old cannot do. So I'll prove them all wrong. And yes, things are looking very uncertain. They're looking very stormy. They're looking unpredictable. But it's only in great adversary and great kind of like situations and hardships will a great person emerge. You know, if everything is handed to everyone, given to them easily, they don't have that fighting spirit. The caliber of their spirit is not hungry enough. You have to starve before you become strong. If you've been given everything, if you haven't starved yourself of something, how will you appreciate it when you have it? Or how will you appreciate it if you know you're going to have it? So I wouldn't say it's a bad situation or a bad outcome that MTK decided to liquidate whatever. I would say it's a new chapter. It's something that you can look at it from a different perspective. It could benefit you, or it can be a detrimental effect to you. But I always see the beauty in darkness.
Brilliant. I like that, the beauty in darkness. Yeah. One thing I will say is kind of a pretty straightforward question. You said about promoters won't sign you because of your age and they don't think you have time on your side, do you feel young? Because you're training every day, you're planning a career ahead of you, so you must feel young. I mean, you are young in life's terms, but do you feel young in a boxing sense?
I feel powerful. I feel like a lion, you know.
It's experience. It's not old age, it's experience.
It's experience. I mean, for God's sake, they are speaking based on their perspective, their opinion, their mindset, their vision, but they're not speaking from what I feel about myself. So what they're saying is based on how they see themselves in their age gap. So if they see themselves 34, they would say, oh, it's time for me, I've already done. But some people they're getting wiser with 34. They're getting more powerful, more calculative, more strategic. So I wouldn't say that I feel young, but I feel more powerful than I felt even when I was boxing in the ABAs, because I'm more controlled. I conserve my energy. Before, I'm relentless. I go 100 miles an hour. Now I pick my shots, you know. Before I hit a powerful shot, I will know that the guy's gasping for breath. I will see him, you know, like winding or trying to take a deep, then I go for the kill. But before he was doing that, I will just keep going for the kill. And yeah, but that was just 3 rounds. So now that I have 6 rounds, 4 rounds, I can pace myself a little bit and things get slower, but my pace hasn't slowed. If you notice, I'm a technician. I like to bombard them with punches, and once they get to that point where they can't adjust or adapt to the mirage of punches that are coming their way, then I unleash the Titan. I unleash the hurricane. I don't even know what to call it, but the hurricane. Yeah. So I wouldn't say I'm old. I feel more powerful now than I've ever felt. I feel more younger, more strategic. I'm training now more than I trained when I was in the amateurs. And also, for God's sake, answer my question. How old is Joe Joyce? How old is he?
36 now, I believe. 37, yeah.
He's 37 years old, and I'm 34. So, and I just turned 34. So,
I mean, with Joe on the cusp of, Joe at world level, in 3 years, why can't that be you?
Exactly. So, in 3 years, if I carry on in my trajectory and my path right now, then I will be fighting for like maybe a world title or something if I keep knocking out people, which I know what I'm doing. So all those promoters that ridicule me, resented me, discourage my encouragement to go further and acquire great assets and great wealth and glory, I will prove them all wrong. And trust me, the thing that makes me stronger is when somebody says no. I will make them regret that they said no. So I mean well to everyone. My heart is open. I'm a free spirit. My conscience is clear. But I harnessed power from people that look down on me or people that think I cannot do it. That is my motivation, to prove them wrong. So yeah. If he's 37, Joe Joyce is 37, and I'm 34, it's uncanny for them to make that accusations that I'm, old. But yeah, they're speaking from their perspective, their opinions. Their opinions is not my opinion about myself. So bless them all, and thank you to Everlast. Thank you to Sports Direct, Black Box, and who else? Thank you to Father. Thank you. We're back on track.
Brilliant. Cannot wait to see you do your work Saturday night. Top man as always.
We do this.
Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad. I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door. Can you come and help
One
me?
hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.